Hi, Ricky. Hi there, Ricky. Always fun with you, Ricky. Okay, guys. That was enough, Ricky. Enough of that. I was just worshipping myself because, I'm so cool. Last time when I was in the living room, it started to snow. That's how cool I am. But after that, my nose was bleeding. So, yeah. No, it's Uncle Marco. But I like the Baba. Pretty cool. Yeah, when it snows in your living room, you got a problem. Maybe not only with the roof. So today will be very short because Carlos is back. You guys know Carlos, right? I don't know what happened to Carlos. Give me a second. I think Carlos will not be here. What time? It's 5 o'clock and I'm waiting for Carlos. But I think Carlos stood me up. Hermann, hi Hermann. Let's get comfy first. So now we are all good. We're all good. Yeah, we're all good. Those damn burritos. God, now we need new underwear, I guess. Hi, Saif. How's it hanging, man? Lot of action outside in Ohio. Hi, Bo. If it gets too crazy, we turn it off, okay, Bo? So, Bo, I swear. No, I don't swear. I swear that we'll be okay today, Bo. So we have new audio tracks, but I don't exactly understand how that shit works yet. Let me see here. Give me a second, guys. Where did this damn thing go? Uh, 23 o'clock, you live in military time, Hermann, so that must be Germany, right? Man, don't eat those burritos. There you go. Pardon you. Yeah, pardon. No, the president pardons you, I think. What the fuck? The president pardons you. So we got the burner phone. We got the burner phone unlocked and enabled with speaking minutes, so we can call Carlos later. But I'm waiting from a text message from him.
What?
The text message I'm waiting, guy. So how's it going, everybody? No, it's not my God. It's Marco the Great. I'm not God. I'm God-like. You can worship me. I'm close to a God, but not God. No, I'm not God. The Pope was God now. I'm only God-like. Anybody been on my fence only today?
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
Because we have there a new whip. Yeah. Yeah. Give it to me.
Ow.
That's enough whipping. All right. Unbelievable complicated, this thing.
Really?
Yes, really.
What?
OMG.
I know how this shit works, guys. Sorry, the volume is still working on me. It takes a while to wake up. You have stumbled upon your worst nightmare, Fohlenmacher, your worst nightmare. I'll be everywhere and anywhere. I'll be in your head. I'll be in your living room, in your bedroom. And do you see that the yellow light on your phone is on? I'm watching you right now. I'm seeing what you're doing. So better behave, okay? That's my neighbors. That's when you have those neighbors from hell. Oh my God. No, everything is cool here. Everything is okay. It's all under control. You just got to duck down. All okay in Ohio, guys. No problem. No, it's not Voldemort. Voldemort is gone with the series. And it wasn't that great. It was, in my opinion. I know that one from Gibson. It's the same old speech. Give us something new. Give us an...
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
Sorry, I got too excited. Guys. All right, let's see. Hello? Hello, Carlos? ¿Cómo estás, Carlos? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Bien, no? Carlos, ¿hablas inglés, Carlos? Carlos, ¿hablas inglés? Bueno, bueno. Carlos, I would need pseudoephedrine, the pseudoephedrine, Carlos. Please, pseudoephedrine. 100 pastillas, Carlos. 100 pastillas, okay? And then you ring my door, Carlos, and then I can pick it up, okay, Carlos? Buenas noches, Carlos. That's Carlos, the dealer from the end of the street. Just placed in an order. The flavor of benzo, Xanax, but that's very strong shit. Valium is better. Valium lasts 50 hours. Xanax keeps you in withdrawal every 8 hours. Not so good, you know. The classic car guy is here. Awesome, awesome. Everything is under control. Is everything under control? Really?
Really?
I don't know.
What? Okay.
It's all right. It's all right. I had one like this. There you go.
Happy New Year!
See, I wanted to wish you guys a Happy New Year because I wanted to be once in my life the first one to do anything, you know. So Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Shuriken is cleaning up, huh? So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
I'm a bad boy.
Anybody was on my OnlyFans today?
I'm a bad boy.
There you go. By the way, the donkey is not back yet. We only got the cow.
Stop it.
Exactly. And you know, Shuriken, the rule is
Strike three!
And they're out. Listen.
Strike three!
And they're out, okay? Jesus the King will leave me alone, don't worry about it. Jesus the King, grüße dich, mein bester. Stones, Stones is here. Hello, Stones. Hi, Stones. Grüße an Stones. Stones 86. You're right, Stones, 420 somewhere in the world at every given time. But remember, guys, if you are hello, old grandpa is back. Yeah, old grandpa is back for you. But remember, you troll, if there's...
Strike three!
You're out. Remember, the rule is...
Strike three!
And you get deleted. The stream is moderated.
You're out!
So remember one last time, this is what's gonna happen to you guys.
Strike three! You're out!
That's fine, Shuriken. If you're done, we just let it run wild. We let it run wild here, no problem, because...
You are so hot.
Yes, and the shirt is back and the hat is back, so you guys can get pissed off.
You are so hot.
No, I'm not öfters in Marriott hotels. I prefer the Ritz-Carlton, Steaklander, not the cheapo Marriott hotel. I go to the Ritz-Carlton. By the way, I see the smileys. Thank you, guys. Exactly. No one cares about you, Kaysen. That's
Strike
right.
three!
Almost strike three.
Hooray!
I'm an elite member. No, I'm only doing things because I have nothing better to do.
Wise guy, huh?
Yeah, that's what we say. So let's see if my stuff is here. Where's Carlos?
Hola.
Hola, I think he's here. Wait.
Hola.
Gracias, Carlos. Look what Carlos brought. These were the good old times, guys. The good old times. You take the pseudoephedrine, you cook it with acetone, and you know what you get then? Guess what you get? You get methamphetamine.
Peace.
Methamphetamine. So that's my cooking show. You take the pseudoephedrine, it's already hidden in there, the name. You cook it with acetone, and you get the methamphetamine.
You betcha.
But be careful, acetone fumes are dangerous and toxic. You like the new soundboard? Thank you. I cannot operate it yet, Shuriken. It's very complicated.
Shh.
Let's see how it works. I'm learning as we're doing it. You're high, Carson. Good way, but you shouldn't be high today. You should wait till it's Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Some fireworks for my best friends here. Most loyal friends get fireworks. By the way, on Saturday we're gonna do the real show. Yeah, bro, Carson, how do I pronounce it right? Who cares?
Nice.
Holy moly! Ring-a-ding-ding!
Interesting. If I get too carried away, let me know. Let me see. Carlos? Hello, Carlos. Marco, Carlos. Carlos, I like the new rims the neighbor has on that new Cadillac across the street, Carlos. I dropped 4 cinder block stones On my front page, you're taking the talk wrench. Can you take care of business this night? Because I think they would really look nice at my car, right? They would look nice at my car, right? Carlos will do it, guys. Carlos is the man. Carlos is the man.
Booyah!
Carlos will do it. So Carlos, listen, Carlos. Carlos, listen. Carlos, get off the wife and listen, Carlos. Carlos, no more making more babies, Carlos. You got to make job, Carlos. 4 cinder block stones you're going to take. You're going to walk over to Cadillac. You're going to put under new Cadillac. You take rims off and you bring them to V8. Because I think those rims will look nice on my new car, Carlos. Yes, hello, Vicky. Yes, the American, as always. Because I saw yesterday that my neighbor has a new car, and his car has 500 horsepower, and mine only has 420. That's not acceptable, right? We cannot have that. Bigger is better, and more is better. Especially bigger is better. Ask your wives. Bigger is better, guys. And I think those rims will look good on my car, right? See? Carlos is the part-time man. I know Carlos does it. So Shuriken again, thank you. I got the burner phone. So that worked great, the cheap burner phone. It's unlocked and only has talking minutes. You buy, no credit card activation. Perfect for the Darknet, guys. Perfect for the Darknet. So we can order the 100 pastillas from Carlos. But he even got me 144. Oh man, can we make methamphetamine? You know, methamphetamine? Methamphetamine, that's the way to go, guys. Because it'll keep you up 3 days and 3 nights. And they can crystallize it down to methyl crystal, right? Crystal meth, but that'll make your teeth rot out, so don't do that. Which state I'm from? From Ohio, Wiki. So let's see what we have today. So first of all, always remember, if you watch my show,
He the man! He the man!
worship me, guys, worship me.
He the man!
Correct? Otherwise, I'm going to kick you out. Yeah, get out, let the stream run wild. You're seeing the crystal mess, it's starting. Yeah, as I said, they took this off the shelves, unfortunately, you know. They don't sell it anymore because everybody figured it out. You take acetone, you cook it, you get pseudoephedrine, becomes ephedrine, so you got ephedrine, right? It's all come in the name. Klar bekommst es bei euch nicht, Stones. Das Zeug knallt rein wie Hund, Brother. Das haut dich vom Hocker, ja? 144 hat Carlos vorbeigebracht. Yes, Stinson. I am German, yeah. Smoke too much today. Yes, I'm German, Stinson. I'm a German in exile. Yeah, it was Costco time, but Costco took it off the shelves, unfortunately. What a bummer, right? The good stuff, guys, it's all sold out. The good times are over. The good stuff is sold out. The good times are gone. What do we do now? We have like internet and all the boring stuff. I mean, man, get out there, get hammered, get drugged, and live your life. Be crazy, be insane, be different. Just do it, man. So now what is in the box? What is this box? It's methamphetamine, buddy. Methamphetamine, the good stuff. It will wake you up for 3 days and 3 nights. You will go insane. Your multiple personalities will come to life. It's the cool stuff, man. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God, I haven't even taken one yet, so we'll take it later. So now the guessing. What does that sound, guys? It's a real sound, by the way. As I said, every show it gets more difficult. One more time. No, it's not pissing. Please mind your words, be kind, no cussing. Hi, April. Soon it's April. Soon it'll be May, April. Chainsaw was close. Chainsaw was close, guys, but it's not it. No, actually, it's a ratchet. You know the kid's toy, a ratchet that you spin? The kid's toy. Now listen, now you figured out, right? So you got it.
Holy moly!
So that's hello, Mr. Skittles. Who saw my shorts today? Who saw my stripping video today? Grandpa was stripping for OnlyFans. I think I left the first 5 minutes for free for you guys. I am on my mom's right now. April, what you doing on your mom's? At your mom's, you mean, right? And where is Caroline today? That's the lady that also wants to analyze me. It's this hobby psychiatrist. But I already went through psychiatrists, no problem. Like they all gave up on me. They all gave up. Yeah. Show that.
Hooray!
Thanks for the heart. Yes, the show is free. There is no fees here on the show. And the first 10 minutes of OnlyFans was for free too. My name is Marco, Vicky. Marco the Great. Marco the Great. Marco the Great. It's my name. Okay, Vicky? So that you know, it's Marco the Great. Worship me. Worship me, guys. I'm worth it. Okay, back to the soundboard. So what do we have? Somebody had the chainsaw before. Yes, the chainsaw is here too, but the chainsaw is a pretty easy one to give it away. Hi, Sina. We love you. We love you. Meet me tonight, Sina. Meet me tonight, Sina. We can do a ride in my V8. You want to come and do a ride? I have cool champagne in the car. But that's the chainsaw. But since you're called Cindy Fun, I think you're Dutch, so that's a long way to the US, right, Dutch? If you have to come from the Netherlands all the way. Anyway, guys, that was a short one. I just had to place some orders with Carlos. Actually, I want to see what's going on out there. It's getting loud there, man. What's happening there? What's happening? Oh my God. Oh my God. No. No. Man, I gotta tell you that Carlos guy is an idiot. I didn't tell him, to take the rims off the Cadillac at night, so he does it right away. It's glad that he gets on the job, right? But why would he do it at broad daylight? Now the neighbor is out, and that happens to Carlos. Carlos has now the torque wrench up his ass from the neighbor. I never go to the drunk tank stints, and I only go to the insane asylum. But today it's open house, so I got out and I sneaked out and I stole the phone from my handler. Ever been handcuffed? Depends on the handcuffs. Do you have those handcuffs with this pink fur around it, the fuzzy handcuffs? Now Carlos is taking up with a bicycle. No, I don't do that. But we might do something. Neither, Don Cueso, neither. And you get one more strike. Yes, of course, John Paul, it's always water, as you know. Remember, I have multiple personalities. Anything can happen anytime for no apparent reason. Remember, guys, so be careful when you watch this channel. Hi, Zach. Hi, Zach. My friend says hi too. Hi, Zach. Hi, Zach. Hi, Zach. Greetings. Greetings from Ohio. It's that magic drinking water, yeah. The more water you drink, the better you feel, man.
Hey!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, you know, sometimes nothing happens in this channel. Yes, Uncle is here today for you. Uncle is here. And Uncle will come and whoop your butt. Or Uncle will take you in the torture chambers. You saw my shorts video before? The plant is protein. I give you guys a look outside. Let's look how the weather is. And never forget, you take that, you don't sleep for 3 days and 3 nights, 72 hours. That's the way to go, man. See what's happening. Well, the Cadillac is gone now. Carlos is gone too. Everybody is gone. Nobody loves you, everybody loves you. Don't try to beg for pity. Just be yourself, be like me. Melatonin gummies. No, there's other gummies. There's the THC gummies, Saga. They're pretty good too, but they hit for like 10 hours straight. Not fun, guys, not fun. Because if you get a bad trip, you're like clawed to the ceiling for 10 hours. What's the time, Uncle? Uncle tells you it's 5:30 p.m. American time. It's Eastern Standard Time. And Ozzy is nice and says,
Thanks.
yes, you can expand it. You can also make solutions. Do you know that? Am I going back to my planet this week, John Paul? There's this asshole again. Always and ever. And I have the AR already at my door, but he's always too fast. God damn it. No, never heard this name. No, it's okay. Let's see what we have on the other soundboard before we go offline. It's too bad nobody's here today from Texas. I prepared that for my friend from Texas. Do I eat prosciutto or mozzarella? I don't really like cheese, John Paul. I eat burritos, man. Who is awake at 3 a.m.? You guys should be sleeping. No, it's all good. Gelsenkirchen, Texas. Gelsenkirchen, no. Gotta come from the state where the big steaks come from, right? By the way, now you guys have the one and only time to troll because the channel is not moderated right now. Saga, I've never been to Norway, you know. Hi, Vicky. Which state are you from, if I may ask? I'm from Ohio. Which state, Vicky? Sorry, my voice is fucked up. My wife is good. My daughter is good. No, I don't need a mod. We let it run unmoderated. No, I'm not handsome. I'm not young. I'm over 50. Think you're looking for the wrong man.
Bummer.
The meaning of a troll is if you purposely post offending comments to irritate the moderators and to irritate the one who hosts the stream, and that's me. But I don't like that, because then I'm sending my And that dog is gonna chew you in the balls. Hi, the name I cannot pronounce. You are where? Where? What? What? What's that sound, guys? Three more times. I'm not telling. Adriana subbed. Good job, Adriana. I don't get, Saga, I don't get involved in politics. Passes my ass. I don't care about politics. They took away the voting rights from me.
Wise guy, huh?
But since you subbed, Adriana, I'm gonna send you this, Adriana. Fireworks. No, it wasn't a gunshot, it was fireworks. This one makes no sense, what it says here. Listen to this sound. You know what they call it here on the soundboard? They call it a pogo stick. That's nonsense. It's not a pogo stick. And somebody, let's see, somebody sent me on the messages here the middle finger again. Why do I always get the middle finger? If you don't like it, hate it, or don't watch it, don't send me the middle finger. By the way, guys, I'm pushing it. New merch arrived, so the new merch is here. So you can order this. I made all those cups. 3 cups, $99.99. Or 1 cup, $29.99 plus shipping. On 3 cups, I take off the shipping, okay? And I just saw one in the stream here. You got the first strike.
Ouch!
Metallica is good, yeah, but my best band, Shaga, is AC/DC. I really like AC/DC. AC/DC is cool. But most of them are pretty much dead right now, right? Love the USA. Make America V8 again. Make gas cheap again. Yes, I was a girl in an earlier life, you're right, because I have over 30 pairs of Converse shoes. Can you believe it?
Good gravy.
Yo. And you know, in Ohio, what do we have? Potholes, soy, corn, beans, 287 days of rains, and plenty of cows. It's all cow manure and horse manure everywhere. But I think since it's in the middle of the week, this was supposed to be short, and it is short, because as I said, sometimes I can be on for 5 minutes. Sometimes I can be on for 5 hours. You never know what's gonna happen, right?
Oh no!
So I think I'll go offline.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, I stay 2 more minutes. One more sip of the magic water here. Hi, Biko. How is it, Biko? Okip, it's your name backwards. Okip is Biko. $30 pesos for the V8 cup. John Paul, come on. I mean, don't rip me off, okay? That thing cost me alone $19, so I want to mark it up at least by $10. Plus it comes from China. Now we have all the tariffs on it soon. And then we have to add another $10. Hi, Hazel. Hazel, are you making hazelnuts, Hazel? Hazelnuts. Hazel makes hazelnuts. And now you have ADHD. It's a nightmare to live with. ADHD, I would say, get the good Adderall. The Adderall is good. The Adderall hits really good. Adderall is the way to go, right? No, but I don't want to make a joke about it, that you have ADHD. It's not fun, probably, because I have PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night by my own screams. And one more. But if you take to Adderall, makes me feel zoned out. Yeah, I think you should. Adderall, I'm not a doctor advisor, but I think Adderall is, it's not a good medication, honestly. It's a really strong upper, right, isn't it? Somebody here who had PTSD. PTSD, yeah, post-traumatic stress disorder. Guys, not fun. As I said, during the day it's cool, but at night I get the craziest dreams and I wake up. Last time I woke up screaming. I woke up by my own screaming, and the two cats that sleep at the end of my bed, they were even looked like scared. You know, I'm not kidding though. Normally I'm kidding, but it's not a good thing to have. I have no idea where that shit came from. But that was for the music question. Yeah, if you wake up crying to tears, sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, I never had that, but I wake up screaming, or basically I have to say I wake up by my own screams, because the moment I wake up, I still hear me screaming. But once you realize and you're awake, the screaming has already stopped, so you never know if it really happened. Being a man is hard. I agree with you, Stinson. Do you know why female influencers have it so much easier on YouTube? Because again, you know, my stream doesn't make mainstream. I'm not doing monetization. I'm not doing advertisements. I'm not self-advertising. I'm not doing a click for a click. I'm not doing a like for a like. But you know, maybe Zef G knows, why do women have such an easier way on YouTube? Because all they do is they show up in tacky outfits, they put in their fake nipple thingies, and they say, "Ooh, it's a cold day. Can you see that? Can you see my nipple? It's so cold. Look how stiff and puffy it is." That's what the tacky women do, right? I mean, what should I do? Should I now strip and show you my nipples, or what's the point here? And then also, I think very bizarre, right? If you look at the stats in the channels, like I have 20% of female viewers and about 80% of male viewers. And still, whenever you get the shorts, especially on TikTok, it's always the females. It's never the males. You know, the males don't go down that low. We don't go down that low. How's my health? Seriously? No, my health is okay. I'm just doing a fun channel. Think there's something incoming. Oof, it's true, right, Seth? You tell me it's true, right? Tell me it's true. Look at those female influencers. And even my daughter knew you can get this fake nipple sticks. You put it under your blouse. That's way too tight anyway. Then you say, oh, it's so cold, guys. Can you warm me up? Oh, who has money for me? If I do that, they think I'm insane, right? Bueno, right? Hallo, mein Kamerad Justin. Halt Deutschland am Laufen, Justin. Pass auf, dass das Reich nicht untergeht, ne? But it's true, again, guys, go and look. And the other thing is cats. Whenever I click on what comes in my automated feed, it's cats and more cats and more cats. I mean, I got it, cats are cute. But why is everything that ends up in my automated feed cats and more cats? I'm spitting fast facts. No, I'm not spitting facts. I'm just saying the way how it is. Go on YouTube and look at it. By the way, if you really want to get PTSD, go on TikTok and type in the search word scary. You will see things you have never seen in your whole life. Type in the word scary. You will see things unbelievable, what people post up there. I think even then I appreciate sometimes that my stream gets taken down by YouTube because it gets too insane. But what gets posted and stays up in TikTok is insane. Absolutely insane. Yes, hell no. You know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, this is insanity on TikTok, and I think TikTok is owned by the Chinese, right? I mean, YouTube is owned by, is it owned by Microsoft? I think it is, right? Microsoft, right? At least they have some order there. Which language? German is the original language. Deutsch, Deutsch, Deutsch. So this soundboard is weird. So what is Seth doing? Seth, is that even your original thumbnail? Let me see, Seth.
I love you.
Or is it not your original thumbnail?
Oh no!
Because who knows nowadays what's true and what's not true anymore, right? No, actually, AC/DC was pretty cool. I liked AC/DC. And Seth is spamming the channel. That's fine. Because I got something for you incoming, Seth. I sent you one more. And all good things come in 3. Net, yeah, now it's all good again. We are in America, land of the free. The land of limited or unlimited possibilities, right? That's the question. Switzerland, so Seth is from Switzerland. Sorry, I don't have the yodely sound. I cannot yodel, sorry. Yes, I have a German accent, PR. And now I'm switching over to German. Und jetzt sprechen wir nur noch Deutsch und dann können mich nur noch die Deutschen verstehen. Jetzt wundert ihr euch aber, oder? Jetzt ist es passiert. Jetzt ist er durchgedreht und spricht nur noch Deutsch. Ne? So that was a little exploration into my German mother language. Okay, be right back. See, that's what old uncle has to do, because uncles go every 8 hours to... Yeah, my car is perfect. The car is perfect. You saw it in the shorts. The only thing we had to delay, Saga, was the street race. Because it was raining, Saga. It's raining. I mean, right now you saw it's not raining. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Last time when I picked up a hitchhiker, that person asked me, "Sir, aren't you afraid that there's now a psycho in your car?" And I said to the person, you know what? What are the odds that there are now 2 psychos in the same car? Got it? Get it? Good.
No way!
Oh, you didn't get it.
I don't know.
Flabbergasted, yeah. So you do this next time if you pick up a hitchhiker, which you shouldn't do anyway, unless you have taken enough methamphetamine to stay awake, then you should answer that question. If that hitchhiker asks, "Do you think, sir, are you afraid there's a psychopath in that car right now?" And then you said, "What are the odds that there's 2 psychopaths in the same car? 'Cause I might be the other one, and I might be out for you, 'cause this is now an ASMR stream, and it will talk about my OnlyFans in a minute." The safety box, yeah. Hello, old man. Yeah, it's old man, but only 20 years in the brain. Yes, the OnlyFans comes live always after the Saturday stream. The first 10 minutes are for free. So now you know, in case you didn't know. But on the OnlyFans, I am
He the man.
absolutely.
He the man.
Did you see me in army men's today, in army pants? It's called Only Pants, not Only Fans. It's the Only Pants show because,
He the man.
or if you're indifferent, don't subscribe because
I don't know.
you're the man, Stinson. Well, it depends. I mean, there's males, there is females, and I think there's like she-males, and there's all kinds of stuff out there nowadays, right? Males, females, yeah. Slim Shady, did you do a diet? But a she-male, I think, is a hybrid. I don't know that. She-males don't end up in my torture chamber.
You are so hot.
Vicky, thank you, Vicky. Fireworks. Anyway, it's always mind-boggling, right? So I think today I went on a little bit later and all is falling off the chair here because this way most of the Germans are already asleep. The 2 minutes are up for what? For what, Stinson? Tell me. For what are the 2 minutes up?
Wise guy, huh?
Now you don't know or what?
Wise guy, huh? Wise guy, huh?
Tell me.
Wise guy, huh? Wise guy, huh?
All right.
Nice.
Ride 'em, cowboy.
That's for my Texas friends, but the Texas friends are not on the channel. They're only here on the weekend.
P.U.
Guys, I got to learn this soundboard because on Saturday is the big show because
You betcha.
then it's going to be funny and crazy again. Yes, we do have respect for that, Ricky Hearn. I'm just saying it's really confusing to me. Because I showed you guys, I even have the I mean, guess why, Ricky? Why am I wearing a rainbow, kind of rainbow colored shirt? Why am I having rainbow colored Converse? Because I don't care. Everybody should do what they want, and I like them just because it's colorful. We have spring, and it's for a good mood, for good spirit. Because if the spirit is not good, you might as well do this. Okay? So, hopefully no trigger alert. Yeah, it's no respect and no hate, be neutral. I mean, I don't do anything to anybody, and anybody shouldn't be doing anything to me. We haven't solved that sound yet. We haven't solved that sound yet, guys.
Jeez.
Not that one, that one.
Jeez.
Not that one, that one. What the hell is it? My vibrator batteries? Gotta ask my wife, I don't have a vibrator. Taking a shit in the toilet. That was pretty close. No, actually, it's just a water droplet in a toilet. But you're right, it sounds pretty massive, right? Good point, guys. So good point. Again, guys, this is a soundboard, okay? So nothing is real in this channel as it always is. And as you know, today was just a short interim. This cup is soon empty. Once it's empty, I'm out of here. Okay?
Oh,
And I hope I'm not.
you're killing me.
No, I
You're
won't.
killing me.
Yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. So if you have some questions, otherwise we shut this shit down. Because, you know, what's V8? V8 is 8 cylinders, the way to go.
Loser.
You know who's meant, right?
Loser.
You know it. I saw you.
Loser.
I saw your comment.
Loser.
I
Loser.
saw your comment. I see you. I've seen what you done.
Loser. 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 Lose. Loser. Lose. Loser.
There you go. The service bill is here. See, that's nice. Just call me the loser and I'm happy because I don't give a damn.
Loser. Loser.
Now I'm gonna really irritate you guys. Okay, thanks. So not me. That's fine. If you call me, that's fine too. Deine Nachbarn denken auch, du bist bescheuert, Stones. Nicht nur deine. Guck mal, was ich jetzt aus dem Fenster rausschmeiß. So that was to all my friends here. Question and vote for the day. I bought 2 rings. Which one do you like? The silver one with the little gears or the black one with the silver inlay? Which one is cool? Let me know. This one or that one? I think this one is pretty intricate. With all the little gears. I think that's pretty damn cool. So I have to give myself a round of applause. Yeah, I like the silver one too, the full silver, right, Ricky? Because the silver, let me take it off. I don't know if this shit focuses here. The silver one, they really put in gears in there, like mechanical gears. Look at them gears. And I'm an engineer. And this one, they actually put silver in it, but I think it's too dark. You don't see it. Yeah, thanks that you do a compromise. Both are nice, but yeah, I wouldn't buy that one again. I would buy maybe this in red or something. Thank you. So 1 round of applause for my low self-esteem. Yes, breadcrumb on toast. They're tungsten carbide. You got it. It's tungsten carbide. See, tungsten, I don't see if you can see it inside. It's tungsten. So these rings, if you get them like caught in a lace or stamping machine, they will not chop off your finger. Tungsten just explodes, like it cracks. They're tungsten. Yes, you guys are getting it, tungsten. By the way, I got them from Amazon. They're really cheap. You get them for $29.99. Yeah, excellent. And I wonder how they make the inlays. This is like some glass sintering process. So if you get that for below $30, that's not bad, isn't it, right? Plus, it's, as I said, it's colorful, right? And sorry, guys, in case if I'm shaking here, that's my Xanax withdrawal, okay? Benzo withdrawal makes you shake. Every 8 hours, you need to pop one. Oh, you make jewelry? So that's why you knew breadcrumb. Okay, on toast. Good job. I think honestly, it's a nice hobby. So next time, we'll activate the burner phone. This is, you know, the burner phone. So these are the cheapo phones with no activation. Well, they get activated, but not by credit card, so they can track you. So I can place all the orders to Carlos, but there's only 150 talk minutes on it, and then you throw it away or you burn it. That's why it's called a burner phone. Shuriken advised me to get one. A tungsten tongue? I never saw that. I only know tungsten rings. Well, there's actually tungsten necklaces, but I don't like necklaces. Plus, they're very, very heavy. This stuff is heavy, guys, almost like gold. Waldpfanne, pöpelt rum.
Loser, loser, loser.
What's the drug dealing 101? I don't understand. Well, I think everything with palm is good. Alprazolam, diazepam, clonazepam, midazolam, everything with arm is good, right? It hits. Fake workers from YouTube, that's fine. They can just take my stream down, it's my life. Nee, Waldpfanne, natürlich bezeichne ich dich nicht als Loser. Der ganze Stream hier ist nur Schwachsinn. Kriegst jetzt einen Applaus? So, Shoutout für Waldpfanne, Shoutout für Waldpfanne. Nee, und es war gut, dass du gewarnt hast, weil bei mir ist es immer so, etwa 98% von meinen Streams werden von YouTube gelöscht. So I just talked to Waldpfanne, he wanted to warn us about incognito workers from YouTube. But that's okay, you know, because all my streams get deleted anyway. See, this is what happens then to my stream. But then this happens again. So they're after me, they're on to me. Clock is ticking. So we get 8 people in the stream. Let me know, guys, should I leave it up or should I take it down? Let me know. And then we have 2 more votes to do for next stream. Should I delete the stream or should I leave it up? You can rewatch it and exchange your information. Nee, wenn da steht, dass ich gegen Richtlinien verstöße, das sind Trolls, Waldpfanne. Da stand, dass ich gegen Richtlinien verstoße. No, Waldpfanne, these are trolls. They're copying it and just loading and they pretend to be somebody. It happens all the time. And unfortunately, Waldpfanne, I gotta tell you, and this is not talking down on Germans, but Germans are the worst. That's where I get the most offensive stuff. So, Waldpfanne, von den Deutschen passiert es am meisten. Leider, ich will da keinen runterreden. Aber das sind welche, die brauchen wirklich Hilfe, ja? Weil this is supposed to be a funny stream, right? Hi everyone, Samuel. What is armselig stones? That we have those trolls again? I don't care, honestly. Because we have troll alarm. If you're English and you love Germany, I left Germany 1999. Ja, genau, Stoner. 86. Stones, sorry, not Stoner. I apologize. Okay, ich kann auf Englisch reden, so danke. Ja, ich wollte nur höflich sein, ne? I only wanted to be polite. So we need now a quick advertisement, not quick advertisement, a quick advice from you guys. Because in Ohio it's getting warm. So we have, I need your pieces of advice here. By the way, in case you wonder, this is where all that shit happens here. See, there you see my handle in the stream. You see the pseudoephedrine, yay! You see the alien. You see the model of my car. You see my real car. Yes, it's very organized because I have OCD. You see the soundboard. See, this is where all the shit came from. So no, I was not burping or farting. It's all fake, guys. It's just for entertainment, okay? You love the alien? Let's look at the alien, yeah? Samuel, yes, Westall, very German, very OCD. So what I want to know for next time, guys, we have different hats here. So let's start here. Do you want me in the army hat, in the American hat, in the blue hat, in the black hat, in the white hat, in the beige hat, in the lilac hat, in the red hat, in the green hat, in the orange hat, in the gray hat, or in this hat, which I'm just wearing that you cannot see because I'm doing it wrong. And I will show you what OCD means. Hold on a second. And then I'll let you go because you guys should do something with your life. By the way, this is a book I can really recommend here. This is how you make all kind of crazy explosives, but be careful when you order it. I would buy it somewhere in cash. See, this is what happens here. We have two cats. They are cloned cats. Look at the cats. Now exactly look at the cats. Now look at this one. See, we bought two clone cats, absolutely identical. Samuel Westall, thank you for liking and subscribing, but you don't have to if you don't like it, but looks like you like it. Meets for love. They're twin kitties, you're right, yes. They come from the same litter. We adopted them from the shelter. No, they're not cloned. You know, this channel is bullshit. They are from the same litter. You know, same litter, gleicher Wurf. Yes, they are very healthy because we take them regularly to the vet. The strange thing is that this one, even though they're both sisters, it's so much softer. The fur, look at the fur. This one is so much softer. This one, it's very nice too, but her fur is a little bit less soft, I would say. It's more like a brush. Even so, they're sisters, look. Hi, Grayson. Hi, Grayson. Yes, they have beautiful eyes and sharp claws. Look at them claws. And by the way, these are purebred cats. The race or the breed you call it, right? They're called chartreuse. Chartreuse. So I wonder, who gives a cat like that to the shelter? Yes, they have gold eyes. And they're very long and stretchy. Look how long those cats are. But right now, they are zoned out because maybe the cats have nibbled on my special mixture here, see? That's the special mixture I take at night. And I tell you, this stuff is so much better than the stuff from Big Pharma. You don't need Ambien, you don't need Sonata, you don't need Lonesta, because that stuff is natural. It comes from the holy plant. And it lets you sleep 8 to 10 hours straight through. So I made this myself. That's the right mixture, because you got a balanced THC and CBD. Yes, you're right. I was surprised too when I went there with my wife. Why would somebody bring them in a shelter? They were such nice, and we adopted them as babies. As babies, of course, they're even cuter. So who gives those cats up to a shelter? Belle is sending 2 green hearts. Thanks, Belle. But look, they're zoned out. Watch out with the poppies. That stuff can be strong, though. Ian. So now further advice, since nobody responded to the hats. So I'm looking, when I do a stream outside, which Converse should I wear? I have like 30 pairs. I like the white ones or the camouflage, because this might go good with the pants that I dropped today during the OnlyFans stripping video. See, I have the rainbow-colored Converse, and I have no problem wearing them. And I have the skating Converse before I broke my arm, and I have the Converse for the 4th of July, and I have the tie-dye. The blue and gray, ein Mann, der im Leben steht. And see what obsessive-compulsive disorder is? If every finger hanger is 2 fingers apart. That is obsessive-compulsive disorder. Yeah, a lot of it, Belle, I'm voting for the white. And you know what? The white are my favorite too, the white ones. But the whole shelf continues here. There's even more. And the old ones, they made them way better. Look, that was real linen. It's real linen here. The old ones, the classic ones, right? These ones here, I think they have some plastic lining in it. I don't like it that much. Yeah, if you love them, I mean, these are just the classics. This is how the company got big, right? Yeah, I like the camouflage too. Because for the camouflage, I have the matching pants somewhere up there. I got to dig them out yet. I don't know where they are. I got to find them out. I think the camouflage pants are up there somewhere here. I think they are, yeah. I like these too, but they're for winter. These are the Timberlands. No, the way I do it, I don't wear them when it's raining. When it's raining, I typically wear the Doc Martens. The Doc Martens are indestructible here. If you put good wax on it, they're indestructible. I always use this wax here. This wax and the microfiber cloth. And the classic are the Timberlands. But they're very heavy. Yes, you're right. The older Converse feel different. And I show you that. Let's study it. Look at the old one. This is real linen, guys, here. See real linen? See the stitches? Hello, Vicky, crazy old man is here, yeah. Real fabric. It's a linen fabric. And now if we can compare it with the new ones. Let's take any of the new ones. See, this is not linen anymore. You can tell me that. This is some plastic stuff. By the way, I have size 11. And did you know that shoe size and ring finger size often are the same? Isn't that funny? Because my ring finger size is also size 11. And I like this from California. That was the palm tree edition. Yes, the cotton linen mix in the old ones was unbeatable. You're right. Breadcrumbs. I think they make just everything cheaper and cheaper and cheaper again. Later we got to bounce on that ball here. The cats like that one here. Yes, you're right. They coat the fibers. It's still linen. And actually, you're right. Let me turn this iPad off here, because otherwise I'm running out of battery. There you go. Done. And for those who are new in the stream, did I show you? They built an exact model of my car. Look at the details. Isn't that insane? My wife gave that to me for our anniversary. See, like everything works here. You can fold the mirrors. Yes, linen and cotton mix, correct, on the new cons. Look inside, they made every single knob. Even the seatbelt buckle is there. Isn't that crazy? Look at these details here. And it almost sounds as good as the real one. Hear it? But that is the real one I have. She is 7 years old, guys. 7 years old. 7 years old. And for those who are new in the stream, because we're going to finish that here. For those who are new in the stream, take a guess about gas mileage. What do you think on that car? You get miles per gallon. It's a 5.0 V8 natural aspirated. Yes, it's a sexy car. Look at it. Now I'm coming. Shit, now I need new pens. But no, but you know why I bought it? I might have as well bought a Mercedes or BMW or Porsche. But yeah, it's in pristine condition because I only drive her in spring and summer and fall, but not in winter. That car has never seen a day of rain. You know, never a day of rain. Like, this is immaculate. And right now the successor model is $109,000, so I can't afford that. The new one they make is 109,000. 40 miles per gallon. Ricky, are you serious? You're not new in this stream. Get me a more realistic number for gas consumption. I'm saying city, because mainly I drive city. The massive V8 Commodore, yeah, I know these, very good. Pedal. That's when cars were still nice. No, it's $109,000. I would never buy that. I mean, in this case, I would buy a Porsche or a BMW or Mercedes. Wie viel PS hat der Schlitten? 420. 420 stones, 86. So it's 4.6 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Ja, also von 0 bis 100. 4,6 Sekunden. 15, Ricky is getting really close to it, ja. 4,6 Sekunden und der Wagen wiegt wie viel? 2,6 Tonnen. So klar, dass die Pferde öfters zur Tränke müssen. Sure, I mean, at 2.6 tons gross weight, the horses need to be fed regularly. No, I'm not from Australia, I'm from Ohio. It depends how I drive, Ricky, you're right. If I drive it, I get 13 miles per gallon. 13. And when my wife drives it, she gets 16. But my wife has, you know, her foot is not that big and that heavy. Women's feet are smaller and lighter. You have a C63 AMG. I would like to trade. That's a really cool car, if you have that one. The 2020, that's probably when they made cars still good. Right nowadays, more and more plastic, right? The Admiral farted, Admiral Kirk. Hopefully you didn't fart in the spaceship, because then it stinks. How do you get the stink out of there? Why didn't I get a Mustang? Because I would have needed to get an old Mustang. The new Mustangs are not good. I mean, I think they don't even make Mustangs V8 anymore, do they? Another question to answer you, Ricky. I will never touch a Ford product again. And again, I don't want to piss people off who like Fords. But the first car I bought here was a Ford Thunderbird. And that car was broken literally every weekend. This was a 1978 Thunderbird. It used the gas by the bucket load, buddy, by the bucket load, the gas. And only single overhead cam valves and everything, like ancient. And every weekend I was working on it. I mean, it never broke totally down, but all the time, radiator, blower motor. I mean, not the blower. The blowing is something different. I mean, the fan motor and stuff like this, right? Gallons per mile or miles per gallon, yeah? It's a good question. No, 13 I think is fair enough for a car like that. If you have a natural aspirated, imagine that. I mean, you skip the turbocharger, you skip the supercharger and all that stuff. Nobody needs that crap. It just ruins the car, right? Yes, breadcrumbs on toaster always have problems, yeah, but not on this car. This car here, in 7 years, 0 times in the shop. Zero. And everybody on the car channel, like, or not everybody, but a lot of people just piss me off when I say I have an imported car in America, and I know why I imported it. It comes from South Korea, yeah? And it works 0 times in the shop, 0. I mean, this could also mean asshole in a different country, so I don't want to offend anybody. But here I'm using it as the 0. It's okay, okay? Am I originally from Europe? Yes, I'm from Germany. Are you Donald Trump? No, I'm his brother, Martin. Well, for the price, yeah, you shouldn't expect less. But you know, the thing is 49 computer modules. I just had her on the charger, because I bought a trickle charger, because you don't drive it for a month or so, the battery is empty each time. Ja, ich kann Deutsch, Lars. Natürlich kann ich Deutsch. Ich bin aus Deutschland. Aber ich lebe schon 23 Jahre USA. Do I prefer him or the one guy or the old guy or the orange guy? Neither one. I don't know. I cannot make up my mind. I mean, both things didn't really work out, did they? I mean, now the tariffs. Let's talk a minute about the tariffs, guys. I got my daughter a shitty, tiny little Easter bunny. I mean, maybe like this, from Lind Chocolate, Germany, because the chocolate is so much better than Hershey's. $9.99 for an Easter bunny made of chocolate. I wonder how much taxes and tariffs are on this right now. The Ford Futura, I don't know that one, Ian. I just know my father-in-law. He had a Ford Explorer, an old Ford Explorer. That thing never died for some reason. It was going and going and going and going. And that gave me the maiden crazy idea to buy that Ford Thunderbird. 1978 wasn't that smart of me. But when I immigrated here, all that I had was $12,000 budget for the car. So, and I wanted a V8, and I was asking for a Chevy Impala SS, the Super Sport, but they were just laughing at me. By that time, they were going at $16,000 and up. Good night, Lars. If you're going, I didn't follow the chat that closely. Yes, Mercedes B-Class. My dad just bought one. It's a very small one, Mercedes Zünsler. Yeah, my dad bought one. And he's not too happy with it, by the way. The B63, wow, that must be then some beefed up AMG version. But B-Class is fairly small, isn't it, right? I mean, I'm not following that anymore. I'm not buying a Mercedes because the problem is, even if they're made okay, nobody in the US can maintain them. Or they're not, I wouldn't generalize it, nobody, but those cars are fairly complex, and I do everything myself. Because what I have typically, I just use these here. These are the OBD2 connectors. You just plug it in. It creates an interface to your iPhone. And then you can read out all the error codes. You can read out sensor. You can read out the mass flow sensor, the oxygen sensor. This way, if something dies, at least at the shop, they don't rip you off, because you can come there already and say, this is my diagnosis, You cannot go wrong with Asian cars, Ricky Hearn. That's true. As I said, my wife and I had a Toyota Camry before. 160,000 miles, never a problem, except the timing belt. And that's not a problem. That's the wear and tear part. You just replace it at 100,000, you're all good. It's funny when you said that, White Russian Mercedes for Afghans in Europe. I got to tell you guys a funny story, and then we're going to quit this here soon. I once had in Germany still, I had a Mercedes 190E, the baby Benz, the smallest, right? The cheapo Mercedes. But I had the 2.6. That was the one with the inline straight six engine. This thing was going like a bat out of hell. But then I killed the transmission. And I sold it in Mannheim, Seckenheim, where I lived still in Germany. I sold it to one of those car dealers, tiny shop, and I asked him, why do you give me 6,000 Deutschmarks? By that time it was D-Mark. Why do you give me 6,000 Deutschmarks for it? And he says, oh, we ship this thing to Afghanistan. It probably becomes a car bomb. He was serious about it. Because nobody in Germany wanted to buy that, because how would you put in a new transmission? New transmission is like 15 to 20 grand, right? So I guess, like this car was shipped to Afghanistan or somewhere in the Middle East, and it became a car bomb. So interesting. Future for the car, right? Maybe my car heard about it and it's behaving so well right now. Yes, it became a car bomb. I'm not kidding about it, because he said those mullahs, they buy it, put explosives in it, and just put it at the side of the street. Unbelievable. But hey, I took my 6,000 and off I go. Yeah, poor car, yeah. Because the giveaway for me was like, it had no air conditioning. I mean, who in the Middle East buys a car with no air conditioning, right? I mean, how humid it is, how hot is it? Nobody will drive a car with no air conditioning there, because I couldn't afford air conditioning. It was a very old used car. The Toyota pickups, yes. The Toyota Tacoma, the Toyota Land Cruiser is really, really good. But also their Toyota sucks recently. Look at all the recalls. You know why that all happened? Because they discontinued the V8 Toyota. There's no more Land Cruisers in the US V8. For outside the US, they still make it. Isn't that funny? And when you look, I tell you also an interesting story. When the Genesis here, the Ultimate Edition, they only made 800 of this, right? 800. So I'm proud that I got one. But then, which state do you think was selling most or buying most of this car? In which state was that car sold mostly when the 5.0 came out? Supra is really good, the Mark IV, yeah. So when the Genesis 5.0 Ultimate came out, California was the state buying most of them. but California, you know, the rich people. But then California passed this new cafe law, what is it called? Car average fuel economy consumption of the fleet, and that killed the V8 on this car. It was again at 13 miles a gallon. It was just a death penalty what California did. That's also why I moved away from California. Plus, radar detectors are legal in Ohio. I love that. So glad we had like 8 people left in the chat. You are the hardcore guys. You are the hardcore here. So we know now next time we do in white Converse and the blue hat, but I will be wearing a t-shirt. That's too hot now. It's getting warm here. Inside we have 78. That is, what is that in Celsius? I have no idea what it is in Celsius anymore. I'm too long here. Thanks to Breadcrumb on Toast enjoys the chat. That was exactly the idea. Breadcrumb on Toast, why I put the chat up today. Because when I go live on Saturday, it's gonna get so crazy wild again. Because then I have 3 moderators just moderating the chats, like deleting like crazy. Because then all the haters come. The V8 haters come. The American haters come. America haters. V8 haters. Marco haters. And all that. And then it's not funny anymore, you know. So that's why I only go on Saturday live. I always go live on Saturday, typically between 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I get haters. You know, there's a big difference between trolling. Trolling is people, maybe they have nothing going on in life. Maybe they're bored out of their mind. That's okay. Sometimes I have nothing going on and I'm bored like today, right now. But hate, I mean, like spelling out hate, like some of them, I have one of them all the time, calling me out for, like, literally, he's gonna kill me. So that is, normally I don't report a person, but this person I reported. Because this, I think, is below the belt line. You don't do that. You don't threaten a person. And then it's like this time we have no soundboard or whatever it's called here. That is not funny anymore, guys, you know. Why do you threaten somebody's life? If you don't like it, don't watch it, right? Yeah, creativity, BAMPod, I tried that too, because what I typically do, I said, when there's a hater, let's call the hater ABC, then I say, now ABC, I give you 1 minute, I will shut up, I will zip it, and you entertain the crowd here. And you know what happens then? All you hear is cricket sound, cricket sound, cricket sound, nothing coming out of them. So I don't think it's jealousy that they become haters, because I only produce nonsense, but just it's this cone of silence, the cone of silence. There's nothing coming out if you call them out. Like, hey, entertain me now and then. I give them 1 minute. It's like, and off they go off the stream, often. Off they go off the stream. Yes, breadcrumb on toast. I think that's I never report people. I never rat people out, because we're all a little bit insane, aren't we? Right? We're all a little bit insane. Because why are we insane? If some adult plays with a puppet, we are insane, right? But we are insane in a good way, in a creative way. But if somebody repeats that, and that repeatedly happens, then, yeah, I reported that person. I got the contact to the German embassy, because it was a German, and they like forwarded that case to Germany, to the German embassy over there. And that guy is probably in for the surprise of his life, because I took the screenshots. And that guy, you know who you are. You're only a bit, we are only a very little bit insane, weil van der korrekt. Ja, nur ein klein wenig verrückt. Klein wenig verrückt ist okay. In heutigen Zeiten muss man klein wenig verrückt sein, ja? Und da hat White Russian recht. Ja, das verläuft wahrscheinlich auch wieder im Sand, weil die deutschen Behörden machen nichts. Aber wie gesagt, ich habe ein Sturmgewehr hinter der Tür stehen, ist kein Problem. Zur Not regel ich das Problem selber. Wie gesagt, ich regel das Problem mit 2 Fingern. Der Daumen entsichert und der Zeigefinger löst das Problem. Daumen entsichert, Zeigefinger löst das Problem. Yeah? But when I get things where it says, hey, we know where you live and we come and get you, I mean, are those people like, I don't know, love from Israel, notification, funny? I like the notification bell calling, and the name notification, at least you're creative. And I saw the hearts. Thanks for sending some hearts. Can somebody send some confetti? I like this confetti cone. Send me some confetti. Come on, hit this button. Thank you. I like the confetti. But that's enough. I gotta vacuum the whole carpet now. Hey, don't drown me in confetti. No, don't do it. Now you guys are getting crazy. I knew that this would happen. I knew it. I can see it here. I can see it. You know what we do? We hold it in the mirror. You know, I'm always getting very creative. We hold it in the mirror, and then you guys can see what you're sending me. Watch out now. So now see what you're sending me? Now you can send me stuff. Come on, send me confetti and smiley faces. There you go. See how you're doing it? That's so great. How sweet. Look at it. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, see, always something happens at this channel here. Or as I said, nothing happens at all. That's how it goes. You can stop now with the confetti. And this is where the channel will be moving soon. So we will be broadcasting from this room here. This will be the American News Channel then. And I will educate. This is where I will educate the whole life about conspiracies. The whole world will be educated by me. Thanks that I'm a good YouTuber. Thanks that you like it, that you enjoy it. I love you guys too. So this will be the news channel room here. And what I'm going to do there, why there's no German flag? Because I'm in America. Why would I put a German flag here? But no, what's going to come down here? I tell you guys, I'm working on this already. So I will make, obviously most of the time we are in this office here. But I will make then reports about conspiracies. Because I'm researching this. Conspiracies that, for instance, aliens are real, climate change is not real, cats will take over the world, and so we will report about that. That's what's coming then, guys. It's coming at you. And we will have, hopefully, a productive, wide discussion, especially with the issue of cats taking over the world. I'm onto that. That's why I also got the 2 cats. I'm monitoring that closely. And I tell you, there's only 2 channels I have convinced so far, 2, that cats will take over the world. And I'm warning everybody, nobody's listening. And now it's not too late yet, guys. So you got to do something about it. You know, Max Müller. Oily dude. You guys are getting crazy in the chat again. But hey, if you have a good time, that's fun. And remember, don't forget to take your Sudafed, right? Take your Sudafeds. So I think we milked it enough today. Talking about milk, I'm having now a coffee with probably some milk, like with creamer. Yes, I'm harboring the enemy, but you know, bread crust on toast, you do this, you harbor the enemy to study the enemy, enemy? It's my medication, sorry. Ich habe noch ein paar 100er-Packs, ja. Ich habe noch ein paar 100er-Packs, aber Bruder, das knallt rein, ja. So, not today, because I don't want to be awake till Friday, because you want to see a good show on Saturday, right? But anyway, talking about coffee and milk, I lost topic. Yeah, I wanted to say, never milk a male cow, okay? Don't milk a male cow. It doesn't work out that well. I mean, the cow might be happy, but you don't get much milk out of the cow. Man, what car is that? Listen to that. Listen to the sound, man. Oh, a Porsche. Come on, take it out, buddy. Take it out. No, not out of your pants. The car, I mean. Come on, floor it. What's going on, loser? Floor it. Do it. See, that's my neighbor. My neighbor who has the Porsche. The rich neighbor. Yeah, the cherries are blossoming here right now. You want to quick see what we did in the garden? We are getting the garden up to notch 2 right now. And then I think we go offline. You want to see the garden? You have to go, Breadcrumb on Toast. It's a pleasure as always, Breadcrumb on Toast. And I hope you had a good time in the chat. And I think we do the house garden tour next time and more is blooming and it looks more greener even. And so I wish you guys a good rest of the week. And glad you had a good time in the joyful chat here. So take care. Bye. Peace and out.